Welcome to Spidell's Federal Tax Minute. I'm your host, Catherine Zidane. This week we're covering using outsourcing and artificial intelligence to review returns. We'll be covering this along with general return reviewing tips at Spidell's post-tax season update and review webinar. You can see a full list of topics covered and get registered at spidell.com under webinars. More firms are leaning on outsourced tax preparation and are using artificial intelligence for at least some part of the tax preparation process. Outsourcing in one form or another has been around for a long time, but current trends are changing the landscape of tax preparation. For example, most tax preparation software companies employ their own army of for-hire tax preparers. With AI, firms are experiencing much more than just learning about new software tools. AI is creating cultural changes that can be challenging to navigate. Both of these tools effectively eliminate the need for most entry-level professionals within an accounting firm's tax department. This means firms that hire workers at the start of their careers have to alter how they onboard and train them to handle tax return review and higher-level planning from the start. Consider the following tips from practitioners who have experience using tax preparation outsourcing. Try to work with the same preparers year over year so they can become familiar with your firm's processes. Just like high employee turnover results in inefficiencies, the same goes for outsourcing. Using outsourced preparers who work for your tax software company can help keep inefficiencies to a minimum, at least as far as software understanding and training is concerned. And outsourced preparers are not the best at asking questions regarding missed items, so be sure to have all documents up front. Doing so will make the review process easier. AI represents the evolution of tax preparation outsourcing. Instead of hiring an expensive human worker to handle the low-level data entry portion of income tax preparation, AI tools are evolving to handle these tasks cheaper and faster. But firms leaning on AI need to navigate the risks associated with them. AI has a tendency to make the same type of mistakes over and over again. Work to understand limitations of the AI system you're using and put extra emphasis on areas where AI is lacking. Firms should also carefully consider their risk appetite. For example, is your firm willing to accept mistakes in exchange for the labor cost savings? Many tax professionals may be unwilling to accept mistakes in exchange for cost savings because clients have a very low tolerance for mistakes. When using AI for research, tax professionals should trust by verifying. AI is getting better by the day at helping with research, but in the best scenarios, it will still make some interpretation mistakes, and at worst, it will make up rules that don't exist. Despite AI's limitations, best practices dictate that tax professionals should start exploring AI tools now because the technology is evolving. However, use caution when using publicly available AI tools. Be sure to not disclose your client's identifiable information so that your client's private information remains private. Sign up for Spidell's quarterly federal tax update webinar, and you'll get reliable and pertinent updates on trending tax topics. Get details on this subscription webinar series and register for a full year of updates or just a single session at spidell.com under webinars. That's all for this week. Join us next time for another episode of Spidell's Federal Tax Minute.